My father was a horse trainer. I think he started training in like 1962. And I used to go to Green Mountain Park when I was 7, 8 years old and hang out with him. And that's when I got interested with the race horses. The most difficult part is probably getting up early every day, 7 days a week, and putting your work in. Paul is my brother-in-law, and he's worked on a farm with us for years when he was little, and he more or less stayed with us, helping us out all the time.
John was working on a broodmare farm, taking care of mares and foals, and I used to go over there, and that's pretty much where I started.
And he has his bag of tricks, he has his magnetic blanket, his all kinds of little gadgets.
First, ice boots, that's a pretty common thing on the backside. A lot of trainers, almost all trainers use ice boots. That's to, especially after they work, you'll shrink the blood vessels, so if it'll stop any swelling. This is pretty much similar to what people get when you go for a deep tissue massage. Just feels good.
My relationship with Harry Vega is I met him at Rockingham Park when he was a bug boy. This is like close to 30 years ago. He's a real nice guy, good guy, and a lot of talent.
He's a good rider. He's probably one of the top riders in the country, I would say.
My wife was his agent down in New England for years.
When I met John and Diane, I was a kid and I was at Rockingham Park. And Diane started to work for me and we became leading rider a couple times and we had a lot of wins together and she was a good friend and John was a good supporter of her and we just clicked right away. I mean, we won so many races and she was very, very good at what she did.
All right, here we go.
Bo, when he goes to the racetrack, he walks out there like a pony. But once he starts going around, he's like a freight train, just picks up speed and he's pretty strong. And, when it's time to work or something, he'll do it. He's the kind of easy horse to train. You just got to be careful because after you're done training, he'll start bucking and try to drop the rider, just playing around. He's funny like that.
Dear Bo, he's very playful. He's rambunctious.
There's no slowing him down because he can buck me off anytime he wants.
7th race, 8. Thank you. Yeah, Dear Bo's in today in the 7th race. We got him on a turf going a flat mile. He's in 2 other than optional, claiming 32,000, and he's been training well, and hopefully he does okay. And we got one of the top riders, turf riders on, Harry Vega, and we're looking at he'll run pretty good today. Well, when you got a rider like Harry Vega on a horse, you just more or less give him a leg up because he reads the racing form and he knows how the horse likes to run, and he's very quick figuring a horse out in a race.
They're off and running for the 1 mile distance. Avanzar, the favorite, is away in good order. Vacation time and along the rail, striking height. Up on the far outside is Dear Bo, the last horse away, short round.
Dear Bo was sitting perfect in that last race. He was laying like 3rd and 4th.
He broke well, settled well, put himself in a good spot in the race completely. And when these horses that were Kentucky breds and were outrunning him, he still didn't give up. He still tried. And every horse that came to him, he still tried even harder.
And what happened around the turn, he got stuck down behind and it kind of pulled the shoe, and the shoe was lifted probably like 2 inches, and he ended up running the whole race like that. And turning for home, the other horses were just passing him, and he only got beat 6 lengths, and we really didn't get into him that hard down the lane because, he was pretty much all out.
You put all that work in there, and then, it's just, bad luck. It's like, you're so sure you're going to win that race. Everybody goes up there. All 9 of us go up there, and we're like, we're going to win that race. And then it's the luck.
John's horse is a good New York bred. He's competitive and he could win in New York.
You always got to keep your head up, and hopefully, you're doing the right things and getting the horses in the right races, and hopefully they perform well.